The Vanishing of Dunmere, 1986. A sleepy village nestled amidst the emerald hills of England. Dunmere, its inhabitants, simple folk with lives intertwined for generations. Then silence, utter and complete. The village wiped clean off the map. No trace, no explanation. Just an unsettling emptiness where life once thrived. Newspapers called it the Vanishing of Dunmere. Speculation ran rampant. Mass suicide, alien abduction, government conspiracy. Theories abounded, each more outlandish than the last. Yet the truth remained elusive, shrouded in a chilling silence that echoed the village's fate. The case that haunted a nation. Years turned into decades. The world moved on, the mystery fading into folklore. But for some, the silence of Dunmere was deafening. Ethan Caldwell, a young journalist haunted by the past, refused to let the story die. He devoured every article, every police report, every whisper and rumour about the lost village. He became obsessed, driven by an insatiable need to unearth the truth. What happened in Dunmere? Where did its inhabitants go? These questions gnawed at him, fueled his every waking moment. Drawn to the silence, Ethan decided to visit the abandoned village to experience the silence firsthand. He arrived on a dreary afternoon, the sky weeping a mournful grey. The air hung heavy with an eerie stillness, a silence so profound it felt almost tangible. As he walked through the deserted lanes, past crumbling houses and overgrown gardens, he felt a shiver crawl down his spine. The silence wasn't empty. It was filled with whispers, with unseen eyes watching his every move. Whispers of the past. The villagers left behind fragments of their lives, a half-finished meal on a table, a child's toy abandoned in a garden, a diary entry abruptly ending mid-sentence. It was as if time had stood still, frozen in the moment of their disappearance. Each object whispered a silent story, adding to the puzzle that was Dunmere. The deeper Ethan delved, the more convinced he became that something sinister had occurred within the village's peaceful facade. Ethan's search led him to Margaret Finch, an elderly woman living in a nearby town. She was a Dunmere survivor, the only one who had been away on that fateful night. But her memory was clouded, fragmented, haunted by a sense of dread she couldn't shake off. She spoke of a local legend, a chilling tale of a haunted mirror capable of trapping souls. She then handed Ethan an old, tarnished hand mirror, the same one from the legend. "Find the reflection," she whispered, her voice raspy with age and fear, "and you'll find the truth." Ethan examined the mirror. It was cold to the touch, its surface dull and scratched. He couldn't see his reflection, only a distorted image of himself, almost ghostly and unrecognizable. Was this another piece of the puzzle? He returned to Dunmere, the mirror his constant companion. Days turned into weeks as he meticulously searched for clues, trying to decipher Margaret's words. What reflection was she talking about? And what truth lay hidden within the mirror's depths? One evening, as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the village, Ethan stumbled upon an old well hidden in the heart of Dunmere. The mirror, which had been strangely cold, suddenly felt warm in his hand. It was as if it was guiding him, pulling him towards this hidden well. He peered into the well's murky depths, a sense of foreboding washing over him. The air grew heavy, the silence almost unbearable. He felt a presence, cold and menacing, watching him from the darkness below. Suddenly the mirror grew unbearably hot, forcing Ethan to drop it. As it clattered against the well's stone rim, it emitted a blinding flash of light. When Ethan opened his eyes, he saw a chilling sight reflected in the well's dark water. It wasn't his own. It was a horrifying apparition, its eyes burning with a malevolent light. Ethan stumbled back in fear, his heart pounding in his chest. The silence of Dunmere was no longer empty. It had found its voice, and it was calling out to him. Ethan tried to flee, but it was too late. The ground beneath him gave way, and he plunged into the darkness of the well. His last thought, as he fell into the abyss, was of the ghostly reflection. He had found the truth, but at a terrifying cost. The next morning, Ethan was gone. The only sign of his presence, a shattered mirror lying beside the well, its surface reflecting nothing but the empty sky. The village remained silent, its secrets safe once more, but on the wind a faint whisper seemed to linger. Find the reflection, and you will find the truth.